Get set! Cobra! Cricket! Reset! Ready! Ready, ready! Set! Set! Lasso! Igloo! Ig-Pie! Easy! Ready, ready! Moves! Here we go! Hot! Spider! Razor, razor! Hot! Come on, set! Ready! '42 Spider! '29 Phil, go! Green 25! Set, hot, ready! Hound 55 weak! Ready, go! Jackrabbit! Slabs! Spider. 4-2 Spider. Hot. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Hot. Let's go. Ready. Green 25. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, go. Spider. 42. Spider. 4-2 Spider. Come on, set.
On other fields, on other days. That's the primary charge for the cadets of Army. But on this field, the seeds planted by the likes of Davis, Blanchard, and Dawkins certainly have produced victory. Welcome to Mikey Stadium at West Point, home of the Black Knights of the Hudson. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team...
Ready up.
To the air, it's Rivers. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And now on second down for this offense.
You see it in football all the time, right? I get a matchup on the outside. You want to try to play me.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down and run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll call... He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense lining up for a first down play. Blasted as he lets it go. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's looking to throw. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. He wants it all. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense did a really good job stringing that one out.
You got to see the counter when you start to pull guys, understanding I'm going to spill that ball, make sure it bounces outside, out wide, doesn't come downhill. Great job by the defense understanding that and pursuing to the football.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to the quarterback. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Backing up on the first 2 plays. Now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. BYU will bring the punt team on the field.
I know he didn't pick up the 1st down, but, man, he makes this 4th down way more manageable. It's tough.
They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They've got the screen set up. Oh, move at the 30. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it to Hussein. And he intercepts it. Just a short... He's going to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Fair catches. Laundry on the deck, so we might be having a do-over.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
Well, the kicking team obviously missed the fair catch signal. The officials did not. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from... He wants to throw. Oh, he wants it all. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he'll take it to the house. He got... Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough for the 1st. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Time to take a shot. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, BYU! And with that, they've got the lead.
On the set. Tighten up defense.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. That completion leaves us with 2nd and medium. Looking down the middle. Got his man. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. They'll throw it on 1st down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
BYU.
Dropping back, it's Cook. Quarterback adapted. Lets it fly. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. 2nd and 10 here.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Now on 1st down from the 40. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down with the run. BYU has this offense clicking.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. They're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Coming after it. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Crosses midfield. Attack. And he has taken...
On the set.
He'll start this drive firing. He'll take the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're bringing heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And that ball is picked off. Bringing it back. He goes out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Cook. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just gets rid of the... It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Line gets set. 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. And the interception was enough. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting.
Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the house Ocho Cinco and Hush Manzana built. Reser Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the right. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Now the play fake. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. BYU will bring the punt team on the field.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets...
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got it on the right. Off he goes. Touchdown, Cougar! He broke away from
On the set. Now he starts. Hey, come on.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He wants to go deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Now on second down after the incompletion.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team.
Back to throw, it's Cook. Pressure coming.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Comes out throwing on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. BYU right back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Going up top. And it's caught inside the 25. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. The Cougars trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's first and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to fire deep. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got him downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they capitalized not only on the... They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Off play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On the move. It's Cook. Gets open down the middle. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires on the move. It's complete. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. This will likely be the last play of the half. The snap sets up the throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, BYU!
And how about this play by the offense? First and goal from the 1 yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run.
Okay, ready?
They'll throw it on first down. Shoots it to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Nice move to stay on his feet. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Brown. And he was knocked down immediately short the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll wave for the fair catch. Going up top on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He's got it down the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the... He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Stepping to the right. Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a success.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
What a nice play.
On the set.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Might be looking to run. He'll turn and throw back right. A dangerous idea.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to run for it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Looking to pass. It's Cook. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you.
Got it. No score zone. Let's get it, man.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's... wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Looking for a man. It's Cook. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that is his 5th interception. A nightmare he is not waking up from. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really... It's football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the... They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Fires into traffic and...
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
will come out throwing on first down. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gets it out quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Feeling some heat. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds after a strong run.
For offensive coordinators, you see big runs like this in the first half, man, it gets you excited because it opens up the whole playbook. Everything I have to use.
He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Back to pass, it's Rivers. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. That pickup might be best measured in inches rather than yards. Not a lot of running room there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Oh, how did he make that move? And he strides his way into the end zone. Looking to go up top on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Offense gets set for second down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on second and long. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, Spender Feta, and he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. He's going to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Makes the grab on the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Rivers. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cougars. No step back. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the ball is picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the... He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Throws to the wide. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they make... They'll throw it on first down. Got his man quickly. Oh, that's him grabbing air. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. He'll start this drive firing. Gonna take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC.
He leaves it with his back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier.
He's loose. Inside the 10. Touchdown, BYU. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was...
The inside handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Rivers. They're setting up the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Nifty little dance step. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll go to the counter play. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Makes his man miss. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch play. Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week. To the air, it's Rivers. Quick strike complete. At the 35, he's got more. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously, in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. This BYU offense set up with another first down. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can...
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. BYU with the first and 10. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a fourth down complete.
Chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. Fourth down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he has to throw for it. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Trying to get to it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. A third and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Rivers. They're trying to get to it. He's right on target. Touchdown, BYU! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really... And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
And how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the...
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Some breathing room would be nice for this offense. 2nd and 2 from the 18. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Back to the air one more time. They get to him as he throws. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here they come on 3rd down, and the defense has had no answer so far. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Makes the grab well past the sticks. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Back to throw, it's Rivers. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Hit as he throws. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. He lost one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the 3rd quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more. Ground at the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get into the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Coming after it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Makes the catch past the sticks. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Rivers. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. And with the interception. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And here comes the offense on second down.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurt. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make them a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offense.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. A third down play to get the quarter started. Running back goes in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in the score.
And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Wants to throw one. Fires toward the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. Back to throw, it's Cook. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. And the Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Can't find it. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Blasted as he left. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly... Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter, as we'll see. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. Feeling some heat. And the pass rush. Effective, and they tackle him at the 19. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Hard-hitting tackle. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, he coughed it up. God, big mistake, but here's the thing. I'm going to run my quarterback. I got to pick my spots, but he's got to understand when I can take hits, when I get in traffic, and I got to wrap that thing up. And I'm a running back, right? When I'm running these...
The give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Slings it. Working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's going to run it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The play action fake. Got it. And he'll take it all the way. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first down. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Looking to throw it to Hussein. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Connection to the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to buy time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Cougar. Quarterback will audible. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And the pass hits, picked off. Touchdown. Looking to move it through the air. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They'll line up for a second down play.
I knew that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Quarterback floating away from pressure. That's caught. It's Brown. And tackled there by the defense. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. BYU has this offense clicking. Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Going over the top. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make it. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Washington sends out the punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. To the air on 1st down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Setting up the screen. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. BYU lines up quickly. They want to just keep throwing it.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but the ball's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Oh, what a move. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Looking downfield, it's Hussein. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete.
Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. And that is his... It's called the greatest setting in college football, and even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the homestanding Washington Huskies. A Big Ten showdown is coming, conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the BYU Cougars taking on the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going for it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air, it's Rivers. Got the back over the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. BYU with the 1st and 10.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps, not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He makes a catch. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. The Cougars have moved it inside the 20. Leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he'll take it in. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Swings it out to his running back. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. 2nd down coming up.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went in game time.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Fresh set of downs after the completion. On the run, it's Rivers. Get it out on the screen. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down, and much more really good execution by this offense. They've marched to the... Unleashes one deep. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Incomplete pass. They'll throw it on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. This offense has a second down play. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be checked down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half.
Oh, picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. And he's good. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got a man in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Gets it out fast. Tackled immediately after the catch. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Rivers. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Picks up the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. With jet sweep pass. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got it.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Scanning the field, it's Rivers. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. He hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays being made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Finds his big tight end. Defense calls a quick timeout there. Perhaps a little confusion about what call they were in.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Cougars! And taking the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at...
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And stampeding through the defense. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Husky.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
It's caught. The 2-point try is good, and now it's a 3-point game. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over them.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
Now, 4th down.
Down 4 late, they have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
BYU.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to... Touchdown, Washington! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive.
Welcome to Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium, home to the 1984 national champion BYU Cougars, and this, one of the more intimidating venues in all of college football. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside. They'll try the run. Powers through the defender. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Rivers. Starts to scramble to the left. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it's a fumble on the play. That is a serendipitous turn of events. With the fumble going out of bounds, they'll maintain possession. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception.
Going up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Peyton. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Power football with the run. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And that pass intercepted. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Bulldozes his way through. And he's brought down after a huge completion. BYU now into the red zone.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's incomplete. Off the play fake on first down. Brings it in down the left side. And the catch and run. Looking to go up top on first down. He lets it fly. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
First down.
To the air, it's Cook. Looking for a huge play. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.